This is my blue trust, rappers on my bros first. Staring at the rolly bezel as a soul search. Run this money marathon till my soul's hurt. No materials can measure what my soul's worth. Wanted everything, felt like I had no choice. Young nigga wishing on a style of Rolls Royce. A lot of problems, killing mamas when we saw work. I made a promise, give me options and I cold turk. Sick of sitting at the line while it's game point. Current dream trying to scream but ain't had no voice. Crazy lady speaking tongues saying it's gon' work. Never vocalize my visions, action with my spokesparts. Study rich people's moves like my homework. Sacrilegious however, streets was my own church. Stained glass window in the benzo, lost in the instrumental keys, got me sentimental lock. Hey, what's up, what's happening? It's K, we back in this thing. Had to do a little verse thing real quick. This is a special video real quick. We here to talk about the late Great Nipsey Hussle. That was one of his bars. That's one of the songs that made me fall in love with just how he talked, how he rapped, and how he carried himself. It's called Fountain of Youth. It was Stally featuring Rick Ross and him. It was on the self-made Maybach music tape, and it was also on Stally's independent project as well. But it was a good ass song. We're here to talk about that. You know, I usually don't do this. It's not a new album, but we are going to look back into Nipsey Hussle and go back to his latest album of this date, which is Victory Lap, that dropped in 2018. Around March, April time that dropped, I think. So we're going to talk about that. I think this is the 2-year anniversary of his death, him dying in 2019. So one time, long let King Nip inspiring niggas around the world to do what they do and do their thing. So hey, it what it is. I ain't gonna pander to y'all in this video. We just gonna get cracking in this shit. But how is y'all? My name K.A. K.A. So go they shit with a cutter. Let's get into this thing. King Nipsey Hussle, man. I just gotta respect the man for what he has done and just how he carried himself and do it. Y'all have heard stories about this man. I ain't gotta sit here all day and recollect y'all if you don't know who Nipsey Hussle is. Hey, he's a dude out of LA, did his thing, was a rapper, and he didn't come in the conventional way. He spent a lot of time being independent. He would sell his mixtapes for $100 on the block, you know what I'm saying? And just try to do it the independent way until he got a little shine from the labels or whatever, while still also being independent, which made him drop his first, now this is not technically his first album, if you will, Victory Lap, but he has like some tapes and mixtapes. He has some shit. You know, he has a lot of songs, you know, and he does his thing. You know, and sadly, 2019, March 31st, around like, for me, since I'm on the East, it was late night, but over there it was like in the afternoon. Well, not late night, it was like evening, it was like 8 something. I heard about this fucking news, but you know, 8 p.m. It was like 4 or 5 around there for them. And sadly, allegedly, well, not allegedly because it's true, but one person that he knew who was like labeled a snitch or whatever, who I guess used to be in the crew, came, had some envy towards him or what be, and then shot him, and sadly he had passed away at that time. And it was sucked. After he was trying to build up when he was at a plaza that he bought and trying to bring business back to his block. After doing that, trying to do that, you know what I'm saying, the marathon store and everything else. Now we always say the marathon continues because it's just a thing, you know what I'm saying? The marathon continues, bro. You might not be at your starting your destination yet. You just gotta keep running, keep building, and then you might as well get there. There was like some motivational shit from a street ass dude, you know what I'm saying? And what it was, the way he carried himself, just his persona, and the fact he tried to really help people, and it's still like ownership and helping the community and like just being about yourself and pulling people up with you, not just being over here by yourself, like bringing people with you and still keeping that factor. Like, yeah, I got money, yeah, I'm rich, but yo, the block need some jobs. All these motherfuckers running outside because they ain't got no money, and they be killing each other and selling whatever and killing mamas when we sell work, because we be doing all this shit for the money. So why me not get some businesses over there so the young cats, like at least the young kids, get them some little part-time job in the Gucci, you know what I'm saying? They might still hop out there, but at least, hey, maybe I could save a few of these kids who's less fortunate from being on the block and potentially dying or going to jail for life. So I really respected how he came up with this thing. Now I've done a long spiel and I'm sorry for that. Y'all here for the review, so let's get into it. I just had to give y'all a little recap about King Nip. He was a good man. I'm not saying there was no bullshit. I'm not saying that. He was a good man, and the message he had was very good as well. But we're here to talk about that. Now, I want to get the actual date that Victory Lap actually dropped. So mind me as I do my Googles right now, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, if I had YouTube at the time this album dropped, you would have seen me break busting a sweat. Cause that shit was hotter than a motherfucker. Exactly what day? Oh my bad. February 16th, 2018. My bad. I thought April. I thought it was March, April. You know what I'm saying? My bad for that. But yeah, let's go into this real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's a good album. You know what I'm saying? And I wish he was here to see more of his accomplishments because his album was great. And hopefully, his estate or family have said that he has more music that they could possibly release another album. So I hope I'll wait for that as well. And here we here to talk about it real quick. Now the track listing is like 16 songs right here, nice proper length. You know, some old school shit. You know, usually they went to 14 or 13. But we got Victory Lap with Stacy Barth or Barth, rap N-words. Last time I checked with YG. Young N-word with Diddy, who Diddy don't really do shit on the song, but that's a story for another day. Dedication featuring Kendrick Lamar. Blue Laces, track number 6. Hustle and Motivation. Status symbol 3 with Buddy. I rock with Buddy. Hold up. Scuba Proof with J Black and Conscience? Consense? Keys to the City with T-Fell? T-Fell? Grinding All My Life. Million While You Young featuring the Dream track 12. 13 Loaded Bases with CeeLo Green. Real Big with Marsha Ambrosius. Double Love featuring Belly and Dom Kennedy. And track 16 Right Hand to God. Now, it's a great tape. Love the songs. Like, from the song titles, you could tell what it is. That being a status symbol from the block, making out of here, hustle and motivation, you know, staying on your grind, like shit, your shit ain't come easy. Keep working with your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah. He taught some of it such shit, you know. You gotta keep the weapon on him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the lavish life, you know, with my chick, whatever. Of course, I'm pretty sure everybody and their mama has heard Racks in the Middle, and it was just a great and awesome tape. Honestly, from back to front, you could listen to this effortless, great. The production was magical, the features fucking great, and they complemented each other. I was not really mad and over. Well, besides Diddy, because Diddy just be turning into a bird man. This nigga just be ad-libbing. Like, we don't need your ass. Like, yeah. Even in the music video, the nigga was in the music video. You don't need him. You don't. But anyways, just a cool ass dude. Like, it was good fucking listen. You know, you hear the loss. Like, I love Racks in the Middle when he's like, shit, I gotta go to the lyrics. I didn't even remember this shit like that. I gotta go to the lyrics. I got to. You know, I'll save that for the end, though. I'll save that in the end. Because, yeah, I just want to talk about Nipsey and his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because Nipsey is just a great man. And, like, again, I could do this for, like, X and other people, but Nipsey really spoke to me because I remember in 2011 when I heard that song, I'm like, oh, this nigga dope. And when you actually listen to him and you seen his story and just how he carried himself, and yeah, you liked it. Like, community work and charity work is great. Giving to the less fortunate is great, but like when you come from like them parts, you just don't want to see everybody still in poverty. Like, you still got homeboys there. You know homeboys that died, they're just in poverty. Because motherfuckers ain't get chances like that. We ain't go to all these fancy ass rich schools, all that shit. Motherfuckers ain't like education like that. They need what they have to do to keep the lights on. So motherfuckers gonna drop out of school and do what they gotta do to survive and shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, I like the fact he was trying to at least open businesses so more people could get work in the community and be close to their home, be in the community. And then also, like, these kids, not all of them got to be running around on the block doing whatever just for money. Go get yourself a little part-time job and get paid, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was a good time. Now, I'm not saying like he's the only person that does this, but like it just felt different from a person from your community that's kind of like cut from your cloth doing this. You know what I'm saying? It just felt different and it resonated different with people. And he was just a good man, you know, just how he carried himself. I really liked it. I really liked it. Like every time he spoke to you on the track, it's like he's trying to put you on game. See how Jay-Z be trying to put you on game, but this nigga be talking about some bullshit that just go over your head. And that's the thing about Jay-Z. Sometimes he be talking about this shit, but it just go over your head. You gotta slow it down for motherfuckers sometimes. I feel like that's the thing. Nipsey kept it current and he said it in a way like, yo, your ass can understand. Like, you know, you'll just sit on the stoop and big homie just come to you and just talk to you a little bit, make sure you good and make sure you on the straight and narrow and make sure you know what you're getting into, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was with Nipsey when he spoke on them records. And you actually felt it. Like, you felt like it. And he was real. Like, a lot of these rap cats be faking personas or acting a certain way. But, like, you could tell everything he did was very authentic. And that's why I like Nipsey. And that's why, like, his legacy will live on. Everybody says the marathon continues. Everybody running their marathon until their souls hurt. You know what I'm saying? So he's just a great nigga, like great dude. Like, what can I really say about this album that hasn't been said? And this is the trouble with making this video. I don't know what could be said. Just a great, like, just from front to back. I just go listen, because I can't do it justice. Because I would just sit here and read lyrics to you of just shit he would say and how you interpret it and how you take that with you and everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Some of the stuff he's even said, probably I have that mind staying making this YouTube channel and talking to the rest of y'all. Shout out to subscribers, the good mob I call y'all, you know what I'm saying? So like with him, like he was just different. Or he just really resonated with me. I'm not saying like, yes, there's the Tupacs and Biggies, but like this was basically our generation of that realness. And he like stood for it. And I'm not saying there's no other rappers that's real, like, they real street, but like, you know what I'm saying? This is a very introspective motherfucker. He was that, but he's also this. You know what I'm saying? So I did appreciate that as well. There's nothing I could really say. Just a fantastic album. Fantastic album. Every feature made sense. So, great listen. Great fucking listen. I wish more people knew of him before he died. I wish he was more mainstream before he died. So more people would know about this album and all his other projects. Like, literally, go take a listen. It'll just take you somewhere, bro. Also, if my ass was in LA, I'll be smoking weed, drop the sunroof, drop whatever in the car, just riding around in the nighttime, just puffing my little gas, just, bro, like, just listening to some shit, like, just stargazing, whatever the fuck. Like, this just motivation, the album in your head, like, just gives you a mind state. Like, you could be this. You can be that. But you could also be gutter. Like, you don't have to 100% change yourself to make it in the industry. You don't 100% have to conform your values and your morals to make it in the industry. And there was just a lot of stuff like that. And just a real stand-up character, how he moved. I just loved his character and how he presented himself. Just a real person. Like, you know, demeanor and just his presence. You know what I'm saying? You felt like this is a real ass man. He don't care about the gimmicks. He gonna come talk to you about some real ass ish. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. Good time, but yeah. I'm gonna leave y'all, man. Like, I ain't got, man. I can't do it justice. I can't do it justice, bro. Like, Nip was special. That's all I got. I'm not saying none of these other artists are special, but like, I feel like he possibly was born in a different time. Like, there's a lot of people who was born. If you look at them, you feel like they kind of born in a different time. If they was born in a later time, they really get this shit busting. I feel like he one of those, man. Shit, bro. I gotta find out what my nigga was talking. I gotta find it. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave you, man. So if you like this video, whatever I say, man, like, subscribe. Hey, help your boy out, help your boy girl, whatever. I'm done with the pandering shit right now. But like, hey, let me leave you with this though. Damn, I wish my nigga Fats was here. How you die 30-something after banging all them years. Grammy nominated, in the sauna shedding tears. All this money, power, fame, and I can't make you reappear, but I don't wipe them though. We just embrace the only life we know. If it was me, I would tell you, nigga, live your life and grow. I'll tell you, finish what we started, reach them heights, you know. Gas the V12 till the pipe and smoke. I was running around that V12 with the gas in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they locked my dog in the kennel. Hey, I ain't gonna do Roddy Ricch. Hey, yeah, hey, we gonna be here if I'm sitting here trying to harmonize with y'all, but man, yeah, he was a great dude, man. Great dude, you felt them pain, you felt the passion in them bars. That's what I really like. This turn up shit cool, don't get me wrong, but when a motherfucker have an introspective track like this, bro, that shit shivers in my spine. I could really rock to that. You know what I'm saying? I really rock to that. It's a good time, man. R.I.P. Nip, man. Long live King Nip. Memory stays alive. You know what it is. We all on our little grind, so for everybody, you might not vocalize, you might not say it, but the marathon always gonna continue. Shit. Gotta reach them heights, you know? Shit. Hey, long live King Nip, man. Shit, you know what it is. It's K. I'm off of this thing. Alright.